Gonna get this one in for the TND Streams channel as well. We're just recording them up to see how many we can get together. So a lot of you guys were suggesting new Mac Demarco, and it would seem that the newest Mac Demarco is his cover of Enter Sandman on this new Metallica Black album, celebratory release. We might get into some more tracks from this thing later, because leading up to it, there have been some bad ones, there have been some great ones, and the Mac Demarco one over here, especially considering it's Enter Sandman, I'm especially interested in, because not only is Enter Sandman, I think, a tough track to cover in a way that's compelling. Like, obviously, I think, most people, most guitar players and bassists and drummers could probably just sort of like mimic the riffs and everything pretty accurately by memory, but to actually perform the song with passion and in a way that is legitimately, catchy, but also menacing, like the original, I think is a tough balancing act that Metallica, nailed on the Black Album, which I think makes that record such a significant record for metal music in general. Now, is Mac Demarco going to be able to pull off a same energy, a similar energy, something that is sufficient, even if it is different? I guess we're going to see. Knowing it's Mac Demarco, I have a feeling he's going to maybe kind of do it a little tongue-in-cheek as well, but I guess we'll see. It'll be totally garbage, or we could be blown away. Let's see what's going on. I don't know if we're going to listen to the whole thing, but here's the thing. I want to listen to it to the point where I figure out, do I think this is the worst cover, or do I think Weezer's cover of the song is the worst cover? I'm a little mixed so far. As bad as the Mac Demarco cover is right now, it's still kind of fun. It's still kind of fun. The Weezer one was almost just like, really pure cringe from almost front to back, even if like the guitar riffs at the start were way more convincing. Like, you got to admit, at the start of the Weezer cover, guitar riffs were 110% there. But then it slightly got worse and worse and worse, and then it became very apparent that the musicianship was not there, despite everyone in Weezer's like best efforts. Meanwhile, with Mac Demarco, it's like the musicianship is also not quite there, but he really doesn't give a fucking shit, and I think that's giving his version a special kind of attitude that I at least respect. I think there's more of a self-awareness about it.
Why they're flipping it?
Yo, what the fuck? I wasn't expecting that to go over as well as it did. I feel like this is almost like this is like the inverse of the Weezer track. The Weezer cover started pretty strong, started decently strong, and then just got like so unbearably shitty you couldn't finish it. And I think the Mac DeMarco record started pretty unbearably shitty, but is like solidifying. You know what I mean? It's almost like it gives you very low expectations to start, and then it's like, now we're gonna, hit at a standard. We're not going to surpass the standard, but we're going to hit the standard and surprise you by the solo bridge. Oh, okay, all right. I think that's good. I think that's fine. I've decided I like this way more than the Weezer cover. I think this is much more respectable than the Weezer cover. It's a lot more fun than the Weezer cover. Again, I do get that very strong drunk uncle vibe off the whole thing. Drunk uncle band, cover band vibe off the entire thing. Yeah, with like, them telling people in the crowd to show their boobies. Drunkle. Yeah, that's probably the name of the band. Drunkle. But hey, I feel like the Drunk Uncles really pulled it together by the middle of the track. They really pulled together by the middle of the track. Although I have no fucking idea what was going on during the prayer, passage. that seemed really odd, but purposefully odd. You know, like I said before we played the track, I had a feeling that Mac Demarco was going to play the song, or maybe at least some parts of the song, a little tongue-in-cheek and a little silly. And I feel like that prayer passage is where he decided to have most of his fun with, the funny voices and everything going on. But, it's not too bad of a cover, I think, if you understand where Mac Demarco is coming from. You know what I mean? If you know and you understand and you get Mac Demarco's vibe and his energy, it's a pretty good cover. It's a pretty decent cover. But if you don't, it's probably going to have little to no appeal to you. And the solo was kind of sick. I mean, again, it was pretty much like a note for note thing, but it was still a pretty sick solo. So, I'll say that. Thank you very much for watching this New Music Friday stream clip over on TND Streams. To see future New Music Fridays, hit up our Twitch page at twitch.tv/theneedledrop. To see some past ones, hit up our Patreon page, linked near me or down below in the description. Also get some bonus monthly content in the process too over there. And yeah, see you guys in the next clip. Forever.